G'day, I'm Kevin. I've retired from work in Australia and am living the dream. Here in Chiang Mai, Thailand, the journey continues. This is 52 weeks. The good news is that since I last spoke to you, we've had quite good rains. So that's cleared away all of the smoke, and people are in planting phase at the moment, so it's not coming back, and it's also cooled down a little bit. So the pollution level is in the yellow zone, which is just, lightly polluted, sort of thing you might get in any city. Certainly very breathable, and I can see the mountains, and the temperatures down to around the mid-30s, so yeah, it's quite pleasant, and I am able to get out and about. Now, I don't know where I'm going today. Just decided to go for a walk. But I'm sure it'll keep me amused. Just going past some place, or rather a place, where I have lunch quite often. And get a klapao in there, good one. And lots of other things for around 40 or 50 baht, so nice place, not too far from home, and good food. I'm just wandering up Chiang Klan Road towards the night market, past the Astra Sky River, which looks very swanky, and of course the Curve Mall, which I walk past a lot, but I don't go in there a lot. Sometimes bought my printer in there. I'm thinking that I might cut across past the Maycar Canal and head into the old city. See what's going on. If I can get across the road, give it my best shot anyway. There are moments where you have to be very careful when you're walking, and sometimes a very narrow and busy spot can be made more complicated by a breakdown, as just happened. Now we're almost going to pass the Maycar Canal, just up the road a little bit, and I think I might drop in and grab a drink somewhere. It's a place on the corner which is generally open, so if they are, I have a cool drink. Okay, no problem. Well, that was a pleasant interlude. There's generally somewhere around where you can grab a cool drink if you're wandering around, particularly if you're on one of the main drags or nearby. So that's a pretty busy area. Make Canal worth a visit. Not this time of day, better at night, early evening, when the stalls are out and it's a bit cooler. So but that coffee shop's generally much crowded. Sorry, much more crowded at that particular point in time. But onward, I'm heading now towards the old city. And here we are at the southeast corner of the old city. As you can see, there's the corner there and the moat as well. So I could cut across and get into the old city from here, but I'm thinking I might just skirt up the edge here and go for a bit of a wander up to the southwest corner. So we are just approaching the south gate of the old city, also known as the Chiang Mai gate. So just on the other side of the gate there is a market, and that road takes you down past Wat Chini Luang. It's going to get pretty busy here later tonight, and every night of the week. Just next to the gate here, where you can see the little tent-like structures. That's where they have a big food market there every night. Lots of people come here to eat. Big favourite. But also, later in the day, or early in the evening, the Saturday walking street will be on. So this road, which is a little busy now, will be ram-packed with cars and motorbikes and tuk-tuks and songtails, and it will be virtually at a standstill, and there will be people using those lights. Ooh, nearly got run over there. Just a matter of balance. These lights were about to walk past here to get across between there and the walking street. So yeah, it's going to be massively busy. It's tonight's Saturday night, and just down there is where the walking street is. So people are just starting to set up now. So not lots going on yet, but it'll be lined with stalls by the time we get to 6 o'clock. But we're not going down there. We're going to still skirt along the edge of the old city, I think. So I'll keep going. If you're looking for electrical goods, on the southern edge of the old city there's this fairly massive electronics store. I'm not particularly looking for anything, but I'm going to pop in, have a browse, and enjoy the air conditioning for a little while. Okay, kitchen appliances, large and small, laundry appliances, computers, phones, televisions. So yeah, if you are looking for electrical items and you're in Chiang Mai, you will find them there. Prices didn't look too bad. Depends what you're looking for, I guess. Anyhow, onward. I'm going to head down to the southwest corner of the moat. It's turning out to be a little bit of a walk today. I am at the southwest corner of the old city now, and on the other side of the wall, just inside the old city, is the orchard garden, which is a nice green space. But on this side of the corner there's also a little sliver of greenery with walkways and exercise areas and nice pleasant areas to sit. One or two of them anyway. To my left is the old outer wall. So we've seen a fair bit of the defences of the old city today. So we've seen the Moat Canal, which along with this outer wall formed the second line of defence, and of course there was the Ping River, which was the first line of defence to the south and the east. So the outer wall and the Moat Canal joined the inner wall here at the southwest corner and went around to the northeast corner. So that was the defences on that side. And then to the west and the north there are a couple of fortifications. There was on out near Wat Suandok. But of course there was also the mountains. So there's still bits of the old defences around. If you're aware of them, you wouldn't necessarily know that this was an outer defence here. It just looks like an embankment, but that's what it was. So this little garden is not as busy as the Orchard Park. So if you're looking for somewhere a little more peaceful, it's not bad. Well, I say peaceful, but of course it has a fairly major highway running along that side of it, so you get a bit of traffic noise. But it's a nice shaded spot, good place to sit for a bit of a relax. And a cool drink if you have one with you. There's no places to buy drinks in here. Over the other side at Orchard there's a little cafe, which is I think reopened. It was closed for a little while, but I think it's reopened. But yeah, if you bring something over with you, it's not a bad place to sit. You can hear the birds, but you are in touch with the city, with the traffic on that side. Don't know if you can hear it, but I can. The gardens themselves are really nice. They're really well kept. There's lots of little lovely areas to have a sit, or sort of exercise path on the other side over there. Quite a nice place to be, actually. I would imagine as the evening approaches, a few people come down here and do their daily exercise routine, or just relax in the garden, maybe sit and have a chat. heading north along the edge of the old city now, along the western edge. I am a little bit surprised because as I'm filming this, my battery is down to the yellow zone. So given that I'm on the western edge of the old city, I thought I might go up to the northwestern corner and then along the northern edge to the eastern edge, and then back along the eastern edge and home. Whether my battery lasts that long, I don't know, but we will see. I've crossed over to the inner side of the moat now, just because it's a more interesting view along here than the other side. Anyhow, I'm still walking, and hopefully I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, I've made it to the western gate of the old city, the Soan Dok gate. So if you head down that way, that will take you down to Wat Soan Dok and past one of the major teaching hospitals in Chiang Mai. And if you head up this way, that will take you down to Wat Pra Sing and then into the center of the old city. My battery and I have both made it to the northwest corner of the old city. If you turn left here, that will take us to Moat and out towards the university and to Niman Road and then out further. And if you turn right here, that will take us to the north gate and along the north side of the old city. There are a few interesting temples along this side. You might be familiar, if you've been following me for a while, with Wat Lok Moli, which is a lovely little temple. There's temples on the other side of the moat too, and indeed one of the famous khao soi places, Khao Soi Kunyai, is just over there, I think. So plenty going along. A bit further down, of course, is the north gate, Chang Puak Gate, which heads traffic out north, and of course the North Gate food market at night, which is not quite as big as the South Gate one, but I think has a little more charm. Along the northern edge of the old city near the moat, there's a couple of restaurants that I think it's worth knowing about. There is Chok Sompet, which is on the inside of the moat, and they serve jork and a whole range of other things. I'm told they open 24 hours. Don't know that for certain because I haven't been here really early in the morning, but I'm told that's what they do. But it's a good place to try jork, I'm told. I've never actually eaten jork. Yeah, and on the other side of the moat there's a really nice Burmese vegetarian restaurants, which I have eaten at a couple of times. Really nice. So that's worth trying out as well. The Burmese restaurant is right near the northeast corner of the old city. Excuse me whilst I try and get across this road. Okay. Yeah, so right near the northeast corner of the old city. I'm going to cross over to the inside of the city because there's a bit of work going on at the corner by the look of it, and should be easier to get round the corner on the inside. We are getting into fairly well-trodden territory now, heading towards the Cafe Gate, which is the eastern gate of the old city, and a fairly well-known landmark for tourists. You can go down Taipei Road from there, of course, to the river and the night market, or the night market, then the river. But we, of course, are heading south to the southeast corner of the old city, and that will be a complete circuit. Well, that was a pretty nice walk for a day where I didn't know what I was going to be doing. It actually turned out to be quite an expedition. Of course, I've been on all of those sections of the Moat before, but I don't recall travelling them all in one day, so that's an achievement. And a nice day it was too, just quite a relaxing wander around the Moat. Now, I'm heading for home. I've had enough of wandering for the day. I might stop off for a drink at my friend's bar, made in Chiang Mai, which is on Soi 1 of Loi Kral Road, so I might stop in there for a drink on the way home, because it's close. And then head for home. So that's it for me for this video, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate the company. If you made it all the way to the end here but aren't a subscriber, you might like to consider subscribing by clicking here. Or, if you just like to see something else that I've made, click here for something I think you'd like. And if you're feeling like a real binge, click here and it will take you to one of my playlists. Hope to see you on the journey again soon.